What is going on, guys? OneEyedBandit back again with yet another video talking about more Dragon Ball FighterZ Season 3 character changes that we may see. Today we're talking about Android 16. A couple of you guys wanted me to actually talk about him. Now, sadly, this is a character that I have never touched a day in my life. Even when he was, at the top, the very tip top, and everybody played this character, I never really cared to play as him. I just straight up didn't. He was never on my list. I always found him to be very annoying, of course, because everybody did play him, and one of the reasons I just couldn't succumb to playing a character like everybody else does. Like, granted, I play Bardock, yes, but I only play Bardock because he's my favorite. He's my favorite in the show. I didn't play 16. Yes, he was good, but I don't really care for 16 as a character. He gave Gohan the power boost he needed to go Super Saiyan 2, which was amazing, of course, but as a character, 16 just wasn't it for me. So him being good in the game meant literally nothing to me. So it was only by chance that Bardock became so good and so top tier, and I'm in love, but Bardock might get nerfed to the ground, and I'm still gonna play him. So that's my loyalty to Bardock right there. But 16, I honestly, like I said, I can't tell you guys what is wrong with him these days. People they don't choose him anymore. He's literally just fallen off. I personally don't think he's like a bad character or anything. Granted, these are one of the things that when the very first patch came out, the second patch or whatever, that nerfed him, obviously one of the things that was nerfed was this right here, one of his command grabs, right? So this gave a hard knockdown, like I'm talking like a level 3 style knockdown that allowed you to have a very, very, very good mix-up, right? So the minute that happens, right, there was the opportunity to go low with a medium. I mean, even 16 being a big character has a low. He has a low, right? A 2L. And so the reason you could throw this out and now it's a hard knockdown, you can go for a cross up even, right? You can go for a cross up, you can go low, high, low. It's a true 50-50 based off of one singular move, like a whole ass just quarter circle forward, light. You get this, a whole knockdown. That was actually insane, and I believe the developers were like, okay, yeah, that definitely is OP, and that's one of the reasons it got nerfed. And even then, he still wasn't too bad, right? This still was good, but now people can choose which wake up they want to do, right? And so when they up tech or whatever, you kind of have to guess now what they're going to wake up with. And so again, that's one of the reasons that people kind of just didn't care for the character anymore. He can't get that hard knockdown mix up. And then once this happens and you do it a couple times and you finally get ready to do your level 3 with this character, they're either dead or they have to take yet another mix up. And that's one of the reasons he also got nerfed, is because this level 3, you see how far it puts them now. I mean, it's not as far as certain characters, like their level 3s put them, but his level 3 also, just like this move here, will put them right in his face, right? It would put them right there, and the Oki would literally be the same as this. And again, just cross up, go for low, doesn't matter what they did. It's hard to guess what your opponent is going to do, right? And so that's why the character was so damn scary, and everybody played him at one point, and now they don't. And again, I just can't really tell you what they can do to make him good again. My guess would be just allow him to keep his level 3 Oki, because I mean that's the problem with a lot of characters, I feel like, is especially the characters that they just released, right? So mainly GT Goku, especially GT Goku. He has this Spirit Bomb Oki that's very similar to Bardock's level 3 Oki when he first came out, right? Bardock's level 3 Oki used to be disgusting. It left him close. It was an amazing true 50-50, and there was literally nothing you could do about it unless you're a god at guessing, right? So once Bardock did his level 3, it was a total guessing game, and that's the way it is for a lot of characters these days. They don't get that 50-50 Oki off of Wake Up from level 3. Like, you see how far they decided to put Bardock after his level 3, and I mean, you can still get like good stuff and great safe jump with it and stuff like that, but it's not the same as it was. And like I said, that's the same mentality for 16. You know, 16, he'll do his level 3, and he gets that hard knockdown, of course, just like everybody else. But what made it so much better than everybody's at the time was, you know, it would plant them right in his face. And I mean, like, the minute they get up, you know, there's a meaty coming for them because he's so close. He can cross up again. Like, I know I'm repeating myself, but like, you guys have to understand how important that was to a lot of people. And yeah, that's just one of the main reasons that he just isn't there anymore. And that's kind of sad because I do feel like 16's, he's all right, right? He can definitely, he still has certain tools, you know. He's a grappler. I'm not like a grappler style player. I don't really care for big characters, honestly. And not saying he's the biggest on the cast. That's Broly, so you know I definitely don't like to play Broly. But this character like has a decent amount of wake up tool. Like if I plant my opponent, you know, with this move here, right, and they wake up and decide to go up in the air, you know, this move right here, that's still amazing, right? This is great. And I mean, even on like he has instant air dash property afterwards, so even if you miss, right, and your opponent decides they want to 2H you might be able to back up in time. On landing, it's -3, so it's really safe to do. And of course, at the end of the day, they can't really, I mean, you can't use this in a block string, sadly. But you know, you can definitely stagger, they block and you grab them, or you block and you do a medium version. And the character just, he seems fine to me. It's just the fact that he has fallen so hard from a simple move as this or his level 3 that people don't use him anymore. I guarantee you, if his level 3 Oki was nerfed the way it is right now, but he still had this that gave a hard knockdown, people would still use this character because that's something that's so viable. Having a good knockdown on for a character is just really viable. So yeah, I wish I could like let you guys know what I would do to buff the character again. All I could say is, you know, give him this back. If he had this move back, he would be great again. Or just give him his level 3 Oki back. It depends. Honestly, those are the only two things that I feel like he could use. Because I mean, he has what a lot of people wish their characters had. He has a low 2L. I mean, he has armor on his heavy still. I'm pretty sure it's not as crazy as it used to be. The armor on this, you know, even his down heavy has armor to it. So sort of like Broly, but not as good. But definitely has armor still. So like I said, he's not a bad character to me in any way, shape, or form. He's just, you know, he's just fallen from the heavens because of a move like this. This is gone, and so people just don't like that. They like to have their 50-50 mix-ups. They like to have that good Oki for whatever move they decide to throw out, and that makes sense, I guess. But to not play the character because he doesn't have that anymore is kind of ridiculous. I'm sure there's so much more that people can find with this character, because I mean, people find things in this game every single day. And so yeah, 16, not a bad character, honestly. Give him his Oki back and, you know, he's god tier again. But as of right now, I think he's just A tier because people don't use him. And definitely in the right hands, he's probably amazing. So Just, you know, don't sleep on 16. But anyways, guys, I just want to let you guys in the comment section below, let me know what you feel like they could do to buff 16, because this is mainly a community thing. This is a this isn't me just saying, oh, they need to buff this or nerf this, because a lot of these characters I just don't know. And I mean, I'm sure a lot of you people, a lot of my subs play this game and have characters they would like to be buffed, and since you play that character, you know exactly what you want out of that character. And so for a character like 16 that I don't play at all, only you can tell me what can be fixed in the comment section below. Allow me to understand why you enjoy the character as well. And last but not least, let me know which character you want me to go over next, because that's the way I'm doing this. Again, a couple of you guys asked me to play this character, or to show you what they could do about this character. Specifically, Adam's boy Roblox, that's my homie right now. He is commented and liked every single video, so shout out to him, and shout out to him for you know, suggesting that I do Android 16, because yeah, 16 has definitely fallen. He's not as great as he used to be, but I mean, like, man, this character, like, look at the range on this man. He's a big character, so I understand he needs it, and like, he's still a good character. I feel like, I definitely feel like a lot of people just kind of sleep on him now because he doesn't have the best Oki in the world anymore. So but yeah, guys, allow me to allow yourselves to comment down below what you think Android 16 could get buffed with, or nerfed if you feel like he needs a nerf. I don't think he needs a nerf, or any more nerfs for that matter. And just let me know who you think I should do next. So anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Remember that God and anime are always on your side. Please come join the Bandit Army. That's all I got for y'all. Peace out.